Hi, Brian from Back in Motion Physical Therapy, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite exercises, and I really truly believe that this one simple exercise can help prevent and reduce any sort of injuries of low back, neck, upper back, and I'd even go to say hip and shoulder pain that people have. It's one of my go-to exercises for most people. Now, it's one of those things that you probably go, oh, when you hear it, but it's a squat. I think everybody should be able to do a good full range squat. And I don't think that's age dependent. I think kids all the way up into the people that are in their hundreds should be able to do a good squat, because let's face it, that's where all our power comes from. That's where our strength comes from for normal everyday activities. So with that being said, when I have patients coming in, I see a lot of people, when I ask them to show me their squat, it's not a good clean squat, and it kind of explains on why they're having a lot of the issues they're having. Example being, I'll have somebody come in and I'm like, all right, I just want to see your squat. And a couple things, they'll squat, and first thing that happens is when they come down, their knees will buckle in. So that could be a factor of either flexibility or a strength loss, or a little bit of both. So they're coming in, they're squatting, and you can see just how much torque that's gonna put on the inside of my knee, so they could be complaining of knee pain, hip pain. Or if I turn sideways and I squat, you can see how my back rounds down. If I have to pick anything up here, that's a lot of force to my back. And even if you look at my neck's in this position here. But if I come into what I would consider a good squat position, when I'm squatting now, my knees are coming out, no force coming to those knees, my knees aren't over my toes, my chest is up, my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads are all activated. If we look at it from the side here, if I come down, you can see that my knees aren't jetting over my toes, my chest is up, my back is nice and straight. Those are proper positions that I would feel everybody should be able to get into. And how this can translate into is a good seated posture. I'm not a big believer in, oh, you can improve your posture by thinking about, oh, put post-it notes and sit up tall, sit up tall. It doesn't work out like that. If you're not strong, you're not flexible enough to hold this good squatted position, you're not going to be able to do that in a seated position. Why? Because it's either a strength or flexibility issue. If my squats look like this, that's where my seated position is going to be. If I have that strength and mobility, open up the hips, let my pelvis roll forward, brings my chest up, my neck comes into that happier position, and I'm here. If I turn sideways, here's my poor squat form. Everything's rounded. You can see the tension in my neck, my shoulders roll forward, and here I am doing my computer work here. But if I have good squat form and ability to do squat, there we go. So, the squat is by far one of my favorite exercises to give the majority of people, because it works so much and provides so much relief for everybody. However, if you're having pain with these, don't drive through them. Give me a call. Could be a flexibility issue that we need to address, a strength issue somewhere else, but I honestly feel everybody should have a ability to do a good squat, at least even to a chair. So here's my good squat, boom, and coming back up. So once again, Brian from Back in Motion Physical Therapy, just addressing one of the quick little squat and how important it is to be able to do and do well. If you're having any issues, give me a call, 838-7232. Thank you. Have a good day.